Guys, today I'm going to show you a couple of very clear reasons why I believe that now could actually be the last opportunity you have to buy Bitcoin at these specific prices. I'm going to show you what's been going on the charts here on lower and on higher time frames. I'm going to show you what's been happening with the fundamentals for Bitcoin. I'm going to update you on all of my trades. I'm going to show you some very clear reasons why I believe that Bitcoin is about to take off here. So welcome back everybody, my name is Chris, bringing you cryptocurrency videos every day, teaching you how to make money in this market. If you're new to the channel, then make sure to subscribe and activate the bell right now. So what can we say here? First for Bitcoin is that yesterday we did come up and we did tap my edge of the orange box here, just like we were anticipating. And just like we were talking about also, we did see a small little pullback from this. But look at this, guys. Also, what I said yesterday is that the more times that we hit this level, the less strong of a pullback you're gonna see. And the first time we did see a significant pullback, we went down by 6.2% as we hit this level. Second time, we went down by 6.6% when we hit it. Now, we only went down by not even 1.5%. now that we have hit this level. So you can see how things are getting stronger and stronger for the Bitcoin momentum towards the upside. Bitcoin wants to go towards the upside, but the only thing stopping us right now is this massive orange box. Also, if you look, and this is the 4-hourly time frame, if you look at this trend line, you can see that this is still intact, and we are gonna find ourselves very soon between a rock and a hard place where one of these are going to have to fail. Either this level, this higher low trend line, will have to fail and we will have to come down and retest one of these levels. But I do think that we are getting ready, guys. We are now finally, I've been warning you for so many times as we've been approaching this all the time, but now I do think that the time is about to come for us to finally break through this level and propel up to $40,000, guys. So as you know, I was in a short-term trade yesterday, which I entered for Bitcoin when I was accumulating on the way down here. And I will talk about my trades in a little bit, but I just want to touch on it real quick because I have closed that trade, as you can see here by the order history, I guess. Yes, $9,000 in profit. So I took profit on the way up here yesterday, as I said that I would do. And by the way, all of my trades are listed here in the document, which you can find in the description as well. So in the top of the description, you have my trading history. So I'm documenting everything for you. And if you want to know more about that specific trade, you have it right here. So at $9,000, you can click on this one right here and it is going to take you to this. So maybe you can learn something about how I was thinking about that specific trade. But all of my trades here are available, as you know. But let's go back here. So I did take profit on that trade. Now I kind of want to get back in. Although we are right below this massive resistance, I just think that, yes, the Bitcoin price is going to struggle with breaking through this level. However, I do think that we are primed to do it right now. And one more reason why I believe that this is going to happen is if you look at traditional markets, we actually have broken above my orange box, and this is absolutely massive. You can see how long, for many days here, we were trying to break through this level, consolidating and finally breaking through it. So this is another reason why I believe that Bitcoin is primed to now finally break through this level. If we can hold this support level, then this is going to push and force Bitcoin above this level. Now, I would say it's probably a 65% likelihood that we're going to break through this orange box within the next, let's say, within the next week. Okay, so within the next few days, I would say it's a 65% chance that we will break through this level. It's a 35% chance that we're going to break down and retest some of these lower levels. So it's not 100%. Of course, trading is never 100%. But looking at everything that's been going on and looking at the market structures right now, I do think that we are getting close to breaking that level. And remember, this is coming from someone that was pretty certain that we would have a rejection here, that we would have a rejection here, and that we would also have a rejection right here as well. But now I'm starting to change my mind. Now we're finally getting ready to break through that. Also, if we look at the daily time frame, one of the most reliable signals that I've been using on the channel throughout the history of my channel has also flashed. And that is, of course, the Lux Algo, which many of you are already familiar with and many of you love and use. Now you can see that on the daily time frame. And by the way, this indicator, if you're not familiar with it tries to catch the trend. It tries to see when the momentum in the market changes from bullish to bearish and bearish to bullish. And after going sideways, after giving us this signal right here, that we would be going most likely sideways and down for quite a while, here at 26, 27, it finally gave us at $28,000 here, this buy signal right here. And since then, we have gone up by, well, to the peak here, $34,000 on the daily time frame. 34% on the daily time frame. But this is not the reason why I want to show you. I want to go back in history and just show you how good this has been able to catch the overall trends on these bullish signals here. So you can see it catched the absolute bottom here at, well, close to the absolute bottom at $16,000, $17,000. And then it rode that all the way up to $23,000 when it gave us the sell signal, or the bearish momentum starting to take over here. And then it told us to get out here, and then we caught also this massive pump here. But just let me go back to some of the major pumps we've had for Bitcoin, something like this one right here. So told us that the bullish momentum was starting to come back here at $37,000, and we could ride that up to $65,000. In fact, if you were around back in 2021 and 2020 when I was using this indicator a lot, you know that this is something that we were taking massive advantage of when we were riding, especially this one right here, from $11,000 up to $42,000 on the daily time frame, 280%, which is absolutely massive. You can just see here that this tends to catch the trends really, really well. So this is also one of the key things right now, telling us that this could be one of those times where this just goes through the roof here and continues towards the upside. So that is absolutely massive. Now, apart from that, I also want to show you where the point of control in the market is, or where you can expect the buyers to start to step in should we have a pullback on the daily time frame. And that is actually the major one is at $34,500. So this is throughout history. This indicator has been analyzing all of the volume that's been coming in. And here is where the bulls really start to step in and accumulate crazy amounts of Bitcoin once we get into this box. So this, together with what I showed you previously, shows us that we are primed for a pretty juicy pump towards the upside. Now, if you want to use this trading toolkit yourself, Lux Algo, they do have a massive promotion going on right now as well. So you only have 3 days left to take advantage of this. So you can get the premium subscription, which I'm using, for a 55% discount. If you go down to the description of this video, you do have it here, Lux Algo. Use this link right here. It will automatically apply that discount to you. So apart from the traditional markets also looking very bullish, Ethereum is also right now, you can see that we are having a trend of making lower highs right here. So Ethereum is not doing as well as Bitcoin recently. So a little bit of a negative momentum for Ethereum on this trend line of making the lower highs, I should say. But once we do break this as well, then you can expect Ethereum to go into some massive pumps. Now, before I talk about Binance, actually, let me talk about Binance first. So Binance, the SEC are requesting Binance to settle for $4 billion. So $4 billion, the question is, a lot of people are saying that, of course, Binance has this money. And I would say also Binance probably has way more than $4 billion. So the market kind of took this as a very positive news yesterday, because yes, after going down on the initial, break of the news, we went down to this trend line, by the way, and then we found support of this trend line and we went up, because now one of the big unknowns is out. So now we know that if Binance just settles with the SEC for $4 billion, then, these charges are going to go away. We don't need to have that uncertainty anymore. So this is kind of how the market was reading into it. But however, CZ could still face charges. So let's see what's going to happen with CZ. But for Binance, this is at least good news. What isn't good news is that at the same time, the SEC came out and sued Kraken for operating an online trading platform without registering. Now, here's the thing. Kraken had these allegations 1 year ago already, and they settled with the SEC for $30 million. Well, it seems like the US are running on massive deficits, the SEC is running on massive deficits, and they need some way to get more money into their operation, and so they sued Kraken again and want even more money. Now, Kraken are going to fight this, so that is absolutely fantastic. And by the way, the assets that they declared securities, the SEC, in this lawsuit was ADA, Axie Infinity, Algorand, Atom, Chilis, Coty, Dash, Filecoin Flow, ICP, Mana, Matic, Near, OMG, Sand, and Solana. So these are the specific coins that they filed in this lawsuit against Kraken. So these coins have also gone down a little bit today. However, just like Kraken says here, we do not list securities, and it is impossible to register with the SEC anyway. So they are going to fight this, and they are probably going to win against the SEC, which is going to be absolutely fantastic. Now, in terms of inflows to the crypto space, you can see that last week we did see, again, inflows have been going in. It's not as much as previous weeks, however, it's still at a reasonable level, so that is absolutely fantastic. And is the ETF, spot Bitcoin ETF, once it is approved, is it going to be the buy the rumor, sell the news kind of event, or is it going to be a buy the rumor, buy the news as well? Well, if you compare it to the CME futures, yes, we launched at $20,000 in 2017, the futures launched, and we went straight down. So this was a buy the rumor, sell the news. So when the news came of the ETF being, the CME futures being approved, we went down, and if you sold here, that would have been absolutely fantastic. Now, I will tell you the difference between this. This was a very good thread by Dan Moorhead. So also the Coinbase listing, so a crypto company being listed, was it a buy the rumor, sell the news? Yes, it was. Buy the rumor on the listing and then sell once the actual listing has happened, right? So we went down. Now, here's the thing, and here's the difference. With these two things, Coinbase, before the listing, was a good exchange. They were making money, and after the listing, it was exactly the same. It was still the same Coinbase. Nothing had changed with this listing. Same thing with the CME futures here. Bitcoin was still Bitcoin. Yes, we did have the futures, which opened up the avenue to short Bitcoin for institutions. However, this did not add significant amount of new market participants that like the spot Bitcoin ETF is going to do. So with the spot Bitcoin ETF, it is going to provide access to hundreds of thousands of people to easily invest into Bitcoin. That is not what the CME futures did. This was mainly, institutional investors, one more vehicle for them to use to short, to go long Bitcoin, whatever it may be. But, in the grand scheme of things, this was not a massive herd of people jumping into the CME futures. So with that said, guys, let's talk a little bit about my trades. So my trading strategies, you can see that the Bitcoin cycle bot is approaching almost 110%, which is absolutely fantastic. The volatility we saw yesterday has been very good for the bots here, making more profits. And also you can see that this one, Ethereum cycle bot, is approaching 100% as well. And this, well, both of these actually, both of the fast bots are also approaching 100%, which is absolutely fantastic. It seems like it was just yesterday when this Bitcoin cycle bot was at 65, 70%, and these ones were at 10, 20%. So the bots continue to make insane amounts of profit. So that is fantastic to see as well. And my bots on BitGet are also making massive profits right here. The Ethereum cycle bot up 43%, Bitcoin cycle bot 24%. And you can see it across the board here. We have 400 people following on BitGet. Now, if you want to follow these ones, then go to the description of this video. First, watch the top of the video at the top of the description right here to understand what this is all about. And then go down and try to first sign up to OKX, claim up to $60,000 by clicking on this link right here. Click join now. And if you are not eligible to use OKX due to your country restricting you, then go down to BitGet and sign up and get up to $8,400 right here. Now, to join the actual bots, first sign up to whatever exchange you want to use. You can also use a Bybit for this. Again, watch the video at the top of the description. And with one click, you can set up the bots here on OKX. And with one click, you can also set them up on BitGet by clicking on this link right here, taking you here. There's only 100 people that will be able to use these bots moving forward. And so 400 out of 500 are already using this. But if you want to use them, sign up first to BitGet, click on any of these links right here in which you want to use. And for OKX, click on those links to be able to use these ones right here. For Bybit, watch the video at the top of the description, like I said. And also, if you want to know the track record of all of these trading strategies, you have it right here in the trading document. And this is the first time actually that we're going to have multiple bots reach 100%, which is massive. Absolutely fantastic. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.